recording. Yeah. So we'll discuss the off-page part today and social, local, and mobile aspect of search engine optimization. All right. So before that, let's do a quick recap of last session. We discussed the on-page basics in the last session, and the most important thing in on-page is content. Your content should be unique. It should not be copied. The important part of your content should be in text format. It should not be embedded in image, video, flash file, iframes, JavaScript, right? It should not be embedded. There is a way through which you can optimize the image or video or audio file. In order to optimize image, you should use. Is my voice clear to everyone? Guys, can you hear me properly? Amit, can you check internet connection at your end, please? Close all other applications and run only GoToMeeting tool on your system, and also close the extra devices that are connected to your internet connection to have a better speed. And if you still face issue, you should call up to the support number, Amit. All right. So in order to optimize your images, make sure you add alt tag in your images, and your alt tag should have your keyword that tells about the image. Likewise, if you want to optimize video, make sure you add a transcript of word to word, whatever the video is talking. Make sure you add a transcript right below the video, or you can also add a description. And also have keyword in your video title. Then audio also, you should have your transcript for your audio that should be added right below the audio. Then you should use your keyword within the primary keyword should be there in your URL. It should be there in your title, and it should be there in content also. Heading H1 tag also should have your primary keyword, and then your content should have the all relevant keywords that you're targeting for a particular page. While doing these SEO practices, you should keep in mind the advancements. First is freshness. If you keep updating your content frequently, or if you update your page frequently, then Google is likely to give you value and you might appear on top in search result. Just in case you are not able to update your content on a frequent basis, then try implementing few strategies like question, answer, or review format similar to Amazon, so that your users would generate the content for you, so you will actually save your money and effort. And at the same time, because the content is being added frequently, your page will also get freshness. These are a couple of ideas. If you can dig through more ideas, you should do that. Then direct answers, your content should be written in a structured manner, and it should be detailed enough. Wherever possible, put the headings as the questions in your content, like how to or WH format, and try writing the paragraph in answer format. That means it should be detailed, right? Then whenever possible, put images to support your content, or video or infographic. If you do that, then first of all, your user would remember what the content was talking, and secondly, you will have chance to appear in Google image search or video search other than just the text search. When you do optimization, you should avoid falling into these negative SEO practices. One is thin content, where you add minimal content or duplicate content. You might fall under Panda penalty, and Google might ban you from Google rank. So don't do that. Don't do cloaking. Cloaking is when you show on one URL, when you show some other page, some other thing to user, something to user, and something else to bot. Right? Don't do that. Make sure whatever you are showing to the user, you are showing to Google, or to the bot, or whatever you are showing to the bot, you are showing the same thing to user. Then hidden content, never ever hide your content. Never ever try to hide your content by coloring it, the content through similar to the background color, because if you do that, your content will not be visible to the user, but it will be visible to the bot, and that is another form of cloaking. And don't stuff keyword. Just for the sake of search engine optimization, don't have only the keywords in your content. Your content, overall content, should be sensible. So wherever possible, add keywords only at those places. or to put it the other way, your content should be written in a natural manner. Then apart from this, few technical tips where you would need developers' help. One is page speed. Always keep an eye on your page speed for mobile and desktop both, because if your page speed is not good, then there is no point in doing the other SEO practices. And there is a tool by Google Page Speed Insight tool, through which you can check the page speed of your site. Canonicalization. If you are running the same content on two different pages on your website, I mean, from business perspective, if it is important to run, then you can define one page as the main page or the parent page, and put that page in rel is equal to canonical meta tag, and add that tag on the other pages, similar pages. This will help Google to understand out of all variations which page is the most important page and which page to rank in Google. Then broken link, any page that is showing 404 not found error is a broken link. So you need to resolve that 404 error. One way to resolve that is to have 301 redirection to an active page. And other way is to find out why the 404 is coming. If it is coming due to some spelling or type mistake, then you should go ahead and correct that mistake. Canonicalization is, Pooja, when you show, so for example, there is one product, we had given example in the last session. You were here in the last session. So you remember this example of a bath salt soap. So the same product was added in multiple categories. Right? Same product was added in multiple categories. And so because this product was added in multiple categories, URLs were different. While the content and the product information and product was exactly the same, right? But because this is a business requirement to have this product in multiple categories, we cannot redirect or remove that page. So we define another where we define one URL to be the main URL of both the variations, and then that URL was added in the canonical tag. And the canonical tag was placed on all similar product pages within the meta tag. I'll show you an example at the end. Okay, let's start with the off page. So when we talk about the off page, content is again the important part of it. So make sure your content is remarkable. So it should be unique and remarkable in both the cases, on page and off page. Off page especially because you are representing your brand. So when we talk about off page, we are actually talking about content marketing. So we try posting content along with the mention of our website or a link of our website on external sites. So by doing this, we are not just collecting link, but we are also trying to build the brand reputation. So if the content is not good enough, then obviously it will not leave a good impression on the brand. Agree? Do you agree? So for that reason, your content should be, make sure whatever content you are posting on external site is valuable. Now, if you're a local business, you should also keep the local in mind. So for example, if you run a bakery or if you run a cake shop, so you also need to focus on the local area related keywords. So for example, if I'm running a cake shop in, let's say, Noida Sector 4, so for me, local area, the name of the area is also important within the keyword. So I might, my users might be looking for cake shops in Noida Sector 4, or they might be looking for cake shops near Noida Sector 4. So these kind of keyword variations should also be included within the content that you will be publishing on external sites. So that is the local search query. And as I always say that image play a big role, visual play a big role in content. So because human mind is likely to remember any kind of visual 60,000 times faster than the text. So if there is a content and if you explain the content, if you add images in the content and explain and then add relevant images and then explain what the content is about, then people would, because of images or videos, people would be able to remember the content much faster. So wherever possible, make use of visual. And then whenever you start or whenever you write, whenever you post the content, whenever you do content marketing, have some measurement parameter in mind. So for example, you need to decide, why do you want to do content marketing? Are you trying to build just the brand reputation, or are you trying to build backlinks? Because once you have measurement parameters in mind, then only you'll be able to judge the performance of the content. For example, if my only purpose is to build backlink, I might not pay attention on having my brand name mentioned in the content. I might just hyperlink my pages with the proper anchor text in the content. Right? So in that case, my purpose, my measurement parameter would be the kind of backlink or the amount of backlink that I'm getting through my content. Or if I'm trying to build the brand reputation, then I might just focus on writing the brand related content, right? So always define a purpose, why you want to get the content written, or why are you even doing the content marketing, right? Because if you do that and once you publish the content, then whatever results are coming, you'll be able to judge, or you'll be able to make out something out of those results. How many of you write? How many of you are content writers? No? Oh, nice. At the end of the session, we might want to hear one of the poems, short poem, Sriram. No, nobody writes? Okay, so one thing you need to keep in mind, now that you are not writing, you will have to get the content written, right? So you will be dependent on somebody for the content. Now, because you have to deal with this other person, you need to you need to keep this in mind that the other person might have their own priorities, right? So you cannot suddenly go to them and ask them to write the content as high on top priority and give it to you. No, you should not do that. Just be very patient, be very polite, and sit with the person and then check the bandwidth of that person. Just understand their priorities, and then accordingly give your requirement, accordingly add your requirement, right? Because if you do that, if you do it in a proper manner, then you will get quality in the content. Or if you create urgency of the task, then the other person might not focus on quality, right? So always keep in mind that you are dealing with somebody else, you are dealing with multiple people or team of content writing or content writer. So you cannot create urgency just for your own task. You need to deal accordingly. Okay, so when we talk about off-page, it's actually an art of optimizing your website externally or using external resources. With the help of off-page, we try to build trust of our website in among other relevant sites or other high authority sites, and we also try to create backlinks. Now, we also read about hyperlinks, right? Hyperlinks, all of you are clear on hyperlinks? So back in old days of SEO, they used to have a team of link builders. So what is link? The only job of SEOs in early days was to build backlinks for the site. They were not focused on technical optimization and so much of on-page optimization, but they were. I mean, if you ask me the ratio, then 60% of their attention was, or 60% of their focus was on building the backlinks, and 40% of focus was on other things. So they used to create, or they were under impression that if they build more and more backlinks, then they will gain the Google search result page. So they were focused on building hundreds of thousands of backlinks for one single page. But very soon, Google identified this issue, and Google changed its algorithm. It launched an update in 2012, I think 12 or yeah, in 2012 Google launched an update which is an algorithm update which is called Penguin update, where Google penalized all sites that were building or that were involved in link building practice. So Google penalized all such sites that were building links on link farm sites. So link farm sites are the sites that have only list of links. They don't have any content, they don't have any image, they just provide a list of links. So Google penalized all such sites who were taking backlink from link farm sites, and it also penalized these link farm sites, which we knew as directories. So at that time, they used to get the hyperlink added along with the relevant anchor text for the multiple pages of the site. So what is anchor text? I clarified this in on-page session. The anchor text is any keyword that when you are adding a hyperlink becomes your anchor text. When Google changed its algorithm, and in fact today Google uses hyperlink for two purposes. One is it tries to discover new web pages with the help of hyperlinks, right? And secondly, it also helps Google to determine on what page should be associated to what topic. So for example, if we go by this example, Digital Vidya example, the site Digital Vidya, you tell me what is the topic the website is associated, through which the site is associated in this case. So there is this hyperlink. You can see the hyperlink in the screen on the screen. What topic the site will be associated to? Digital marketing education, right? Or digital marketing. So today, this anchor text actually helps Google to determine on what the site is about, right? So rather than focusing on multiple anchor texts or rather than focusing on hundreds or thousands of backlinks, today we need to focus on building quality link and then putting the anchor text there where we are building the quality link, putting the anchor text there rather than putting it on directories. So there are two types of links. One is good link and one is bad link. Good links are the links that are editorial links. So whenever you post a link or whenever you post a content, it does not get published instantly. Rather, an editor will review the content, and then if the editor is liking the content, then only he will publish it. These link types involve human intervention. So for that reason, they are considered as good link type. And then there is another good link type, which is manual outreach, where you are actually contacting somebody, you are getting in touch with somebody, asking them to publish your content on their own website. So for example, on Digital Vidya blog, I want to publish an article. Let's say I've written an article on SEO off-page optimization, and within my article I have mentioned my brand name. Right, so I have so Digital Vidya is not accepting, it does not have any form where you can submit the article. You rather need to contact the webmaster of Digital Vidya or the editorial team of Digital Vidya and share the content piece with them. So when I shared my content piece with one of the editorial team members, and they actually reviewed the content, and then because they liked the content, then only they, after that only they published the content. For human intervention is there. So these link types are considered as good link because you maintain quality in these while getting these type of links uploaded. Then there is bad link type. So bad link type, to put it simple, any link that is getting published instantly is a bad link type. And they are also known as non-editorial links. So these are few types of bad links. One is blog comment. Any blog that allows you to publish comment instantly is a bad link type because people end up posting their links just for the sake of backlink. So they end up posting links on these type of sites, right? And so they come under bad link type. Then press releases, there are a lot of PR sites that actually allow you link that actually publish link instantly. So there are two type of PR sites here. One is paid and one is free. So I'm talking about the free site. And in free site also there are few sites that won't publish your link instantly. They will publish once you post the PR, it's for free, but once you post the PR, it will get published in 24 hours. It will go under moderation and then it will get published in 24 hours. Or now during this moderation process, if the webmaster thinks that there is keyword or too many backlinks added, they will reject your article. Those type of free press sites are good. But any PR site that is publishing your link instantly is a bad link type. No, Twitter is not considered. So any social channel, be it YouTube, SlideShares, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Social channels are not considered. They are not under the, considered as bad link types. They are a different channel. We are talking about the sites. Then article directories. There are a lot of article directories that allow you to publish article, and within the article you can publish as many links as you want for free, and they get published instantly. So again, they are not good type of article directories. You should not post your content there. Similarly, guest post signature. So whenever you post to guest post and you put signature guest, these sites actually allow you to post signature, and within signature you have added your link, which is getting published instantly. So that is again the bad link type. Advertorial. If you buy a link anywhere on any website, if you buy a link through a banner or text, then that is also considered as bad link type. Then embeddable widget, you publish a widget on your site and you ask the other people to embed the code of your widget, and within the code you have put your link. So that is again the bad link type. Infographic embed, don't ever publish any link in infographic. User profile pages, if you create so many profile pages on multiple sites and they get published instantly and you put link there, that is also considered as bad link type. Likewise, guest books. So guest book, again, there are few guest book where you can register yourself instantly. So that is again bad. Forum signature. These are the most risky what do you say, platform. You should not use forums and you should not put your link in the signature. Even if you are using forum, don't put your hyperlink in the signature. Then directories that are not moderated, as I said, any directory that is publishing links instantly is not good. Are you clear, Sneha? Social channels don't come under this bad link type. So one simple process while doing link building is to setting up your goals, which means you need to keep this similar to content. You need to decide how many backlinks you want to build, or do you want to build backlinks only for your brand name, or do you want to build backlinks for anchor text like multiple pages of your site? All this data or all this goal sets you need to decide and document everything. Then finding asset, you need to decide after once you have set the goals. You need to find asset. Do you want to use your website for backlinking? Do you want to use any kind of data that your company has published? Do you want to use white papers? Do you want to use any product? Do you want to use any your blog or your executive profile? What is, or your mobile app? What is it that you want to for which you want to build backlinks? So this is the asset type. This you need to finalize. Then what type of links do we need? Are you planning to create link only for your home page, or are you planning to create link for your internal pages also? So mention all these. Then once you are done with the first three steps, you need to decide what kind of content you want to publish. Because the content will represent your brand. And if your goal is to build only the branding link, then obviously the content will be your brand specific content. And or if you want to build backlink for your internal pages, then it will be topical content. So for example, if we take example of Digital Vidya, if let's say they want to build link for these two pages, let's say they have decided to build link for these two pages. Now both of these pages have different topics. This page is talking about digital marketing, while this page is talking about big data courses, Hadoop courses, right? So obviously the content type would be different. For this page, they would write content that is talking about digital marketing, right? While for this page, they would write content which is talking about big data analysis or Hadoop courses or big data courses. So content areas you need to find. Then once you have decided on the content part, you need to sit with content writing team to decide on this content type through which you want to build backlinks. Then you need to find link target. Link target is you need to find website through which you want to build, on which you want to build backlinks. So one good way is to put a command. I'll answer to each of your questions. Let me first explain this. So there is a command title. So there is this command which is in URL resources, right? So you need to put your topic in your topic um, before this command, and then you will. So basically, this command will show you results where the URL has resource word. Okay, and wherever this whatever site has this resource page, so there would be a link on this page. Oh, sorry, there would be list of links on this page. So if we take the first result, because I've typed food blog, so this blog is about food, right? And there is this resource page where they have listed all the other websites. See if I click these links, they will actually take me to other websites, right? So you can ask the webmaster to list your site. If this page is relevant to your website, you can actually ask them to list your website also. So this is one easy way to find the sites, that have resource section, right? So using this command, you can find the target websites. Here, in Google, type your topic, what you build backlink, and then write this command in URL resource or resources, whatever. So it will show you the list of sites that have resource section. So check these resource sections, and if you think your blog or your website can fit in this resource section, you can contact this webmaster and ask the webmaster to add your link. Clear? Is everybody clear? Please post Y or N. No, this is not advertising. We are asking them to publish our link if they find that our website is good enough to be listed on their. This is not advertising. Advertising is where you pay to somebody to add your link. Now to answer Fayaz, Saugata and Fayaz's question, yes, Fayaz, advertorials means buying of banner, or some websites, they actually charge you to add your website link on their web pages. So those are also advertorial types. We have to advertise our website, then why we can't buy it? You cannot put, if you are buying a banner space, then you should not put the direct link of your site. It should always be some link with some tracking ID or something, or some short link type. Okay, moving ahead. So once you have listed down these targets, then you need to find the contact details of these websites so that you can contact them. So in a column in Excel, in one column list down all these websites, and in a corresponding column mention the contact details of each of these sites. Right. So once you have contact details with you, you can start targeting the website owners and request them to place your link. Right, and the mail should be done in a polite manner. You should use your real name while writing the email. Add your signature. Your signature should have your email ID, your contact number, and your name. So that, and add a proper subject line so that it doesn't look like a spam mail. then there are few link types or few content ideas we can create backlinks. One of the ideas is to create an infographic. So what is an infographic? So infographic is basically an image or a graphic where you provide information. So if we look at this image, it's a very long image, and this site has actually written a lot of content in this image, embedded a lot of content in this image, right? So this is called infographic. So what you can do, publish, and first of all, if you're trying to publish or if you are trying to create an infographic, you need to find the topic and do a proper research. Try finding some facts or figures on your topic, and then also list down the resources from where you have taken the facts and figures, right? So if we go by this example, see they have mentioned all this information. Actually, let me open another example. So let's go by this example. So they have mentioned all this data points, right? And I think this infographic is not complete, but at the end, also to mention the sources from where you have taken the data points. So your infographic should provide some some factual information, and at the end, you should provide the source of the information, right? And then you can publish this infographic on your website, and then you can share that link of your website on your social media sites or email accounts of your customers. And then if they like your infographic, they might also share it further, or they might embed your infographic on their own blogs, right? So this is one way of creating the infographic. There are two tools that can help you to create infographic. They are free, canva.com and then how to guide. So how to guide is a very good way to create backlink. So if possible, try creating how to guide on whatever services you are providing. So for example, if Digital With is talking about digital marketing courses, then they can prepare a how to guide that actually talks about how to dominate the search result page, or how to show up on featured snippet, how to earn backlinks, right? So they can actually create a how-to guide with many topics. And then if they write very good content, very valuable info, provide very valuable info to these how-to topics, then they will, and once they share the how-to guide link with on their social media platforms or trainees or SEO trainers, so we might like whatever they have written, and we will also share the digital media link on our own blog or our social media accounts. So through this, they'll end up creating many backlinks. So this is another idea. Then third is data visualization. So we rely upon a lot of lot of companies that actually provide good data, like NASSCOM. So whatever data they provide, people actually embed their data, or they embed the post written on NASSCOM or the white papers or the research papers that they publish. So people actually hyperlink to the research paper whenever they're talking about the similar kind of data. So if you also have some data visualization report of yours, you can publish it and share it on internet. Then video creation is very so if you can create video for your brand, you can always put the video on YouTube, which is the best channel for video promotion. And once your video, people start viewing your video, they will actually share it further. Then white paper, which is like case study, so you can publish the white paper and share it. And also image gallery. So if you are a photography site, you will have a lot of original images. So you can share, you can prepare the image gallery, you can create image gallery and share the image gallery on your social media channels. Guest blogging, it's a very good thing. So a lot of websites, they accept guest blogging. So what is guest blogging? Where you write an article and share the article on with the other site to publish on their site. So within the article that you are writing, you can add your about author and add an about author column. And within the about author column, you can actually hyperlink your website name. Let me show you one such example. Yes, it comes. And LinkedIn Pulse is a very good source of building trust and creating backlink, provided you are writing a very good content. So see this. Where is this? How to write paragraph? So there is this site Smart Blogger, and there is this writer Mike Blankenship. He wrote this guest blog on this website, smartblogger.com site, right? And at the end, he mentioned his name and his website name in author bio. Go to the author bio. See how many comments this content has generated. My goodness, so many comments. See this. Can you see this author bio? So this is his website, Booktrap, right? Very smartly in this author bio, he's actually linked his website name, hyperlinked his website name and his company name and his Twitter account. Can you see this? So this is how you can also try doing the guest post. Find the sites that actually accept guest post, and you can use command guest post in Google. So let's say food blogs guest post. So Google will show you the result of the sites that are actually accepting guest post. And once you contact these bloggers, you can share your content piece. Always add your about author column or your author column at the end and link your website name. Clear? And you can do the same thing on LinkedIn Pulse, Medium. So they allow you to publish content for free, and they publish content instantly, but they are not bad link type because these sites have very high value. So they are not bad link type. So you can put this author column within the articles that you are publishing on LinkedIn Pulse or Medium.com. Then ego baiting is another way. So you write about a celebrity or a brand, right, and then publish the content on your own blog. And while posting the link or sharing the link of your blog on social media account, you actually tag this person or the brand. So once they identify your link, once they notice that you have mentioned something about their blog, if it is a good thing, then they might also share the link of your website on their own social media account. So you will get actually many more visits, and you might also get the backlink. Broken link building is a very rare practice. So this is a site where you are trying to get the hyperlink added. If you find out any broken link on that site, any where the external site link is broken, you can actually contact the webmaster and ask the webmaster to replace the broken link with your website link. Everybody clear on these practices, ideas, content ideas? Ego baiting is, let me show you. So, Moz published an article on one digital marketing expert. Technique. So there is this site Backlinko. They published a link building technique which is called Skyscraper, and it went so viral that a lot of people actually they added this particular they added a post including their link on their own website. So for example, when we try finding Skyscraper technique link building, so this is the original site that published the Skyscraper technique. But then all these sites also added a blog, and within the blog they mentioned the same technique in their own blog, and within their blog they actually hyperlink to Backlinko site. So if you open two such examples, one is this link-assistant. See, they are also talking about the same technique, right? And they have hyperlink Backlinko somewhere. Let me check. See this. So this is where they have hyperlink, and they have mentioned the Brian Dean's name. This is the guy who published this Skyscraper technique, right? And then if you open the another content piece, they have these. This site has also linked Backlinko here. So you can also write a unique or very informative content piece, publish it on your own blog, share it on social media or within the emails. And then if people, once people notice that your content piece is providing some really good information, they will also link back to your content on their own website. Here, this is called ego baiting. So this link assistant, they have mentioned Brian Dean's name, and they have mentioned they've written a line about it, and they have actually written something about backlink technique that Brian Dean published, right? So, and similarly this site, AHREFS, they have also published the Skyscraper technique. So this is something, this word was first used by Brian Dean on backlinko.com, right? So he called it Skyscraper technique, and I found it website started calling the same thing, same skyscraper thing. And they mention the backlinko name and brand deal's name. So this is called ego betting. Everybody clear on this thing? Yeah, interesting name. Then there are few link building metrics that you need to keep in mind. Pooja, can you hear me? Is it fine now, Pooja? Okay. There are few metrics that you need to keep in mind while creating backlink. So one of the metric is that you can take from Moz. Let me close all these things. Is domain authority and is domain authority. So Google, now that we are not able to see Google page rank, right? There is a metric that Moz has launched. Moz is a very big name in digital marketing era. Like in digital marketing industry, they are a very big name, Moz.com. So people, whatever they write or whatever tools they provide, people actually count on each of these things that Moz has published, because they are the oldest, one of the oldest firm, oldest company in digital marketing industry. So, and they have seen a lot of advancements. They have done a lot of research on each of the advancements that Google has launched. So they are quite reliable. So you can, so they have published a metric called domain authority. They launched a metric called domain authority and page authority. So although this is not, the algorithms are not similar to Google, but they are somewhat similar. So you can, whenever you are trying to build the backlink, always check the domain authority of the website where you are trying to get the backlink from. So for example, if I want to get the backlink from this site, linkassistant.com, I'll first check the domain authority of this site, and not just the site, but the page also. So when we saw the example of food blog, so let's say for me, food blog in URL resource. So let's say I own a food blog, and I want to publish my blog link on other food blog sites where they have resource section. So let's say this first example, Taste Asian Food, right? So they have this resource section where they are linking to many sites, right? So I want to publish my website, my food blog paragraph on this page. So I first need to check domain authority and the authority of this particular page, which is known as page authority, right? It's two metrics: page authority, which will be for that particular page where you want to have backlink, and domain authority, which will be for the site from which you're trying to take the backlink. So in order to check these both, you need to copy this URL, exact page URL, open this tool of Moz, right? There is this URL column, paste this link here, and click on analyze. Click on search. Once you do that, it will be both. This is the domain authority, which is for the website tasteasianfood.com overall site, and the page authority, which is for this particular page, right? So if the domain authority and page authority is more than 20, then it is good, right? So you can go ahead and contact this webmaster to add your website paragraph or link. Clear? So these are the two metrics that you need to check. Is everybody clear? So there are 21 or 20 attempts, but I'm not getting responses from all 20. Because as per my experience, I'm telling that any page, any website with domain authority of 20 plus will have good readership and good value in search engine. There is no rule written, but as per my experience, I'm telling. Page authority is the authority of a page, the value of the page where you are trying to get the backlink from. Domain authority is the value of overall domain. Domain is your website name. So one website might have multiple pages, and each of these pages will have its own page authority. You remember the page score by page rank I told you? The same concept is here. So your domain will have a total score, which is domain authority, and each page will have its own score, which is page authority. Yes, quality score, correct. Quality score, the value of this particular domain in search engine, that will be based on quality of the site. Posting at his blog would be only possible if he is open. Yes, so that you will come to know once you contact the blogger. See, most cases, any blog that has this resource section will be open to add more links, but quality link. They'll do moderation obviously, but they will be open to add link. I've shared the link, Saugata. I've shared the link in chat, research tool/OSC. If you just scroll the chat up, you'll see the link. There you can check the authority. Is everybody clear on these two metrics, domain authority and page authority? Saugata, are you clear? Okay, cool. So these are the two metrics. Then another thing that you need to keep in mind is wherever you are trying to get the backlink, whatever page you want to use to get backlink should be relevant to your site. So let's say I have a digital marketing site. Will it be relevant if I ask this food blogger to add my link on this page? Do you think it will be relevant? No, right? There's no relevance. So make sure the page from where you're trying to take the backlink is relevant to your site, right? So the relevance matters. Then anchor text, of course. Whatever anchor text you are giving, whatever anchor text you are hyperlinking, make sure the anchor text is also relevant. So for example, here, if this Nikon D7200 is an anchor text, what page do you think this link should take us to? What should be the, if I click this link, what should the page about? It should talk about Nikon D7200, right? So this makes the relevance of the anchor text. Make sure whatever hyperlink you are adding in the content, make sure your anchor text is relevant to the hyperlink. Clear? So if we take this example, this anchor text is keyword research. So this page should talk about keyword research. So if I click this, see this. This page is about keyword research, right? So make sure there is relevance in your hyperlink and your anchor text also. Clear? Okay, now I think we should have a break because after break we'll start this social, local and mobile part. Let's have a break of 30 minutes. Let's be back by 11. Let's catch up at 11:40. 11:30, sorry. 30 minutes break, 11:40. Is making a text into a hyperlink a program? No. If you are writing the content in a document, you will get an option to add a hyperlink. Let me show. So whatever I write here, let's say keyword research. Now I want to hyperlink, add a hyperlink. Right? Very simple. Select your text, insert, and you will get this link option. And in this column address, you need to mention your link that your website page. It's a abc.com. Oh, by 2 slashes. Or you can copy the URL from address bar, your website URL from address bar and paste it here. So this has added my hyperlink. So because you'll post the you'll share document, or you might share the same thing in mail, right? When you're contacting the webmaster of an external site to add your content, you'll definitely share the content in Word file. And within the Word file, this is how you can hyperlink, add the hyperlink. Clear? Bhagyashree, are you clear? All right. Okay, then let's catch up at 11:40. Guys, do you want shorter break? Do you want a 20-minute break? Who who want a 30-minute break? How many people want 30-minute break? 30-minute, 20-minute, please post. Okay, all right. Let's be back at 11:30 then. everybody back? Okay, so we'll now talk about the social SEO part. What do you understand with social SEO? Any idea? What do you mean? What do we mean by social SEO? No one? So social SEO is doing SEO using social channels. Yeah, social media or other social channels. So that is what social SEO means. Now, apart from social media, all of us know how to use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Right? All of us know. But there are a few more channels, social channels, that help you in building your website reputation. And these channels are there in this screen. So one is SlideShare. How can you use SlideShare to build links? First, in order to use SlideShare, you need to have a PDF or a PPT. So try creating a presentation, and within the presentation, add a hyperlink of your website. So, for example, uh, I created this PDF. Right, this is a document that I converted to PDF, and within this document, I have hyperlinked to my pages, to different pages of my site. Right, and my anchor text, I have hyperlinked the link of these pages to within anchor text, relevant anchor text. Right, and then I have added images also, images, and then one link added here. Right, so now what I'll do, I'll save this file as PDF and upload this file in SlideShare. You see this upload icon? So basically, SlideShare gives you access of various presentations or PDFs that different users have uploaded, and you can also upload. It's a free site. You can also upload your PDF or PPT using SlideShare by through this upload icon here. You see this upload icon? Click upload. You can select your file then, PDF or PPT. Let's say I select my PDF. Now, when you upload this, SlideShare will ask you to add a title and description about your file. So within the title and description, you can mention your keyword. So let's say this particular PDF is about Bali shopping. So it should be catchy. The title should be catchy also. So let's say, so this title itself is very catchy, best things to shop for Bali, right? So I'll rather not change the title because this has my keyword also of Bali, right? So I'll not change the title, but if you think you can change the title and add your keyword in a proper manner, then you can do that. And then add description. So I have already uploaded this, and once you add the description, put the link. You can put the link also in the description, or you can simply write the description that describes the PPT or PDF. and select the category. So let's say here my category is travel, and add tags. Your tags would be your keyword related to your presentation or PDF. So let's say one of the tag is Bali shopping, Bali travel, travel destinations, multiple keywords you can type, and then click on. I've already uploaded this slide. I'll take you through that particular upload. So this is the title and description that I had put. You see this upload button here, Bhagyashree? See, first of all, you have to create presentation or PDF on your desktop, right? Or you need to save the file, and then you can upload the file using this upload button here. Click this button, you can select the file from your desktop location, wherever the file is saved. Once you save the file, it will ask you to add title description like this. Okay, and proper title and description. Make sure your title and descriptions are keyword rich. They have keywords. Add tags. Your tags would be purely your keywords. Select your category and click submit. Right? Once you click on submit, it will your PPT or PDF will be uploaded to one of SlideShare's link. Right? See, my PDF is uploaded here. It's uploaded and hyperlink is also there. See, hyperlink is also there. Right? So I have created one backlink for this particular link, which I have hyperlinked. And because SlideShare is a very high value site, the backlink from SlideShare will also have a good value. And this is one of the social channels. So people can actually, somebody who's who's looking for a particular type of presentation would use this search box. And if the person is using the search box, and in results, that person might see your presentation also. And if they like the presentation, they can actually like the presentation using this icons here, or they can share the presentation through social media, right? So it creates so this works like a community also. That's the reason SlideShare is known as social channel. Everybody clear on how to use SlideShare? Then the next channel is Quora. How many of you have heard about Quora? Okay. So Quora is a question answer platform. Those who don't know, Quora is a question answer platform. You can post question on almost any topic, and then people or experts would answer. People might answer your question. So this is a very good opportunity. This is a very good platform to get a link from, because this domain is again have a very good value in search engine. So what you can do, so there are two ways to get the backlink through Quora. One is to post a question. So let's say I've typed how to optimize for featured snippet, right? So I've typed this question, and here in this, you see this include a link box. See the column here that says include a link. So here you can add your website link. Let's say I've added my website link. Okay, and then click on add question. Okay, so I've already added this question here. See, my question is added and my link is also added, right? So this is one way to use Quora to get the backlinks, right? Clear? Clear on this particular practice? You can type your website name and ask the question. Then another way to use Quora is to answer the question that somebody has posted. If you want to collect backlink using Quora, this is one good practice, but you should do it in a genuine way. I really want to know how do I get backlinks from higher domain authority site, and just for my branding purpose, I've added my website name. So I'm actually, by adding this name, I am actually getting a backlink from Quora to this page, right? And I'm also doing the promotion of my website. Another way to use Quora is to answer some question on related topic. Let's say I type featured snippet. So you will see there are so many questions. Now, if you can answer, if you are really, if you're expert on this particular topic, you can actually answer this question, right? So let's say I want to promote this page. This is my website, and I want to collect backlink for this particular page, right? Now, because this page is talking about featured snippet, and I can post my link on the pages that are talking about featured snippet on Quora. So I've typed featured snippet here, and I've opened one of the questions, right? Now see this, people have actually answered this question, and within each of their answer, they have added a hyperlink. You see this hyperlink here? This Nicola Stott has answered this question and she has posted an hyperlink. And likewise, this Maris Cortis has also answered and has posted a hyperlink. Right? So you can also do the same. You can answer this question through this answer button here. You see this answer button? You see this answer button, guys? Click this button, write the answer. If you can answer the topic, answer the question, write your answer. So let's say I write few ways to appear in featured snippet, right? One is listicle format, second is paragraph format, third is question and answer format, right? So now that I want to link this, I'll copy this and add as a hyperlink. Select this text. So the text featured snippet is relevant to this page, right? This page of my website is relevant to the text featured snippet. So I'll select this text and click this link button here. You see this link button? Click this button and add a link of your website, right? So you have actually answered to this question and you have also added a hyperlink. And then click on submit. I'll not click because I've already answered. I think I've answered. Yes, I've already. Okay, I've not answered. So submit. Now see, my answer is submitted and a hyperlink is also added with the correct anchor text. Here, so my answer is actually published on this page. See this, and my link is also there. So this is how you can also create the backlink. But I have written a short answer, but you can write a detailed answer if you're an expert. Just to give you a demo, I have written this short answer. I did not see that. I never do that. I never see that. Just read whatever is written in that pop-up comment. I really don't know what was there. Credential, I think, would be the social media credential maybe, or website name. Everybody clear on Quora? Bhageshri, are you clear? Okay. Then the next platform is YouTube. This platform is very interesting. Let's just look at this. So YouTube, you have a video, or if you have any video of your brand or your services or any video that you have created, you can actually upload the video using this upload button here. See this upload button? Let me show again. This upload button. Click this button, and like how you added the, I don't have an account in this. Create channel. Right, similar to SlideShare, you can also upload file or your video on YouTube. I don't have any video right now, but you can, if you have your video, you can upload your video. Let me show it, give an example. Let me show this by an example. So you can upload your video, and once you do that, it will ask you, similar to SlideShare, YouTube will ask you to add a title, which is this. Same columns will be there in YouTube. So this is the column that you need to fill. This is the title. It will ask you to add the title and description and tags. So similar to SlideShare, you can add your link in the description here, and your keyword should be there in the title and description both. And then you need to click on upload, publish, this publish button. Right? Once you do that, your video will be uploaded at one of such URLs. Right? And you can write your transcript or your description, and within the description, you can mention your website link also. This person has not added any link. Let me see. Somebody else has done. See this, they have added a link. So you can also add a link of your site. There is no need to hyperlink. You can directly post your link. It will be hyperlinked automatically. And then mention the description about the video. This is how you can use YouTube to create backlinks. Everybody clear? Okay. Then the next one is Pinterest. Pinterest, using Pinterest is also very simple. Open, register an account with Pinterest.com. Once you register an account, it will, so there are two things in Pinterest. One is pins and one is board. So you need to create board first, and then you can add your pin. So board is like a folder. So let's look at the boards. So you see this board. I've already created boards, but if you want, you can create a new board. So let's say today I want to post images. So Pinterest, using Pinterest, you can post images. SlideShare is for PPT and PDF. YouTube is for videos, and Pinterest is for images. So let's say I want to post images about Maldives vacation. Okay. Create. So my board is created. Now I need to add the pins. So you see this plus sign here. No, sorry, not this plus sign here. This way. Oh, I don't know if we can add a video. Why is it not showing? So Yes, it's like Instagram, but Instagram is more like Facebook, and Pinterest you cannot do post. You can only upload videos. Oh, sorry, images. So you see this plus sign here. Once you have created board, upload the image relevant to the board. So in this board, I can upload images for Maldives. Let's upload one of such image. I don't think you can upload video in Pinterest. No, it's like image gallery. I mean, it depends on your purpose. Let this upload complete. It's taking too much time. Let me try uploading a lighter image. No, we are talking about doing a demo of each of these channels to know how can we use social channels to create backlinks for our site. So if you don't have a website, you cannot add any backlink. But yes, if you want to do it just for just like that, I mean not for SEO purpose, you can use it. Don't have image, but let me try some other. Let's say this image is about Maldives. So you see this destination URL column here. Guys, do you see this destination URL column? So here you should mention your website URL for which you are uploading the image, right? And continue. Once you do that, in this column, you need to add the description of this image. Right? Add the description, select the board, your image is uploaded, and then click on See It Now. So your image is uploaded at this location, right? And the link that you had added is here. You see this visit button? The link that you add in destination URL will be here. If you click this, it will take you to the page that you added in destination URL. So make sure whatever image you are adding, your link is relevant to the image and is do add description also. It shows up here. Okay, this is how you can use Pinterest. How was Pick Your Trail if you tried it? Okay, Pick Your Trail, the company, Sriram. You have used their services. Uh, Pinterest is really about spending time here. It's the least traction creation portal. No, a lot of people still use Pinterest. It still has a good market share among all social channels. It's there below Instagram, YouTube, and SlideShare, but it's among top 10 channels. Then there is another channel, Tumblr, Very simple, very easy to use. Create your account in Tumblr. Once you create your account, you have this text column here. You click, see this double A section, tab, double A text tab. Hit the tab, post your content. So for example, whatever article you have written, let's say I want to publish this article. So copy this content, entire content, put it there in the text column with heading and description, and add your hyperlink within the content. Let me show you one of already existing content that I have uploaded. So this content, see this, I have uploaded. Right, this is how I uploaded my content. You can add your title here, heading of the article, and then add your hyperlink. So to add hyperlink, the process is same. Select the text and click this link column. In column, add your link. Right? So you can add a hyperlink and then click on save or publish, and your article will be published. So my article is published. I cannot see the location. 1 minute. Yeah. Here is my article. And see, this has hyperlink also. Right? So this is how you can use Tumblr, and then share this link on your social media sites. Are you clear on each of these channels? Feed post. Where is feed post? Where do you see feed post? Is it a site, Satish? Where do you see? Everybody clear? Guys, please respond. Takes too much time. People don't respond fast. Okay. So these are just the screens of what we have already discussed. Now local SEO. What is local SEO? Local SEO is creating your local presence in search engines. There are multiple ways through which you can create local presence. And if you have a local business, then only you can do those local SEO. With the help of local SEO, you can show up in map listing, map result like this. Is it better? Okay, you see this map results. These are called pack of three. You see 3 local business result in this map card. This card is local business card, and you see map along with 3 top results, right? So related to the query. So this query will show me results of the cake shops near my area. And this map, the 3 business names that are appearing in the map will change according to the location, right? If it is you, any one of you, then it might change, the results might differ, right? But this particular card is known as local business card. And if you are a local business, if you have a physical address, then you can register yourself for Google Local Business. stars they got. The people, the rating that they have received from customers, real customers in Google. I'll show you how. So you need to register yourself with Google Local Business. In order to register yourself with business, you need to create an account with Google Local Business, and the URL is this. So register your Google Business account with your Gmail ID. In order to register your business with Google Local Business, what you need to do, this will be your default view. Or why is it not showing? Yes, you see this these three lines, menu tab, main menu tab here. Guys, you see this menu once you register your account with Local Business and once you sign in, this will show you the three lines, the main menu tab here on the left corner. Click this tab, you will get an option to create business account. Okay, click this link. It will ask you to add your business account name, which will be your business name, right? Your business account name will be your business name. So let's say my business account is pickyourtrail.com. Done. Once you do that, it will add a card like this. You see this card? In this card, you will get an option to manage. Click the manage link. It will ask you to import location, the address of this business. So when you are creating this listing in Google Business, make sure your name, that is your business name, your address, that is your business address, physical address, and your place, the location of your business is exactly the same that you are showing on your website. Yes, any local business, it can be a shop, it can be an office, it can be a bakery, it can be a restaurant, it can be a cafe. Any business that has physical location can be added to Google Local Business. And you need to make sure whatever name, address, place you are adding, make sure exactly the same name, address, and place is there on your website contact us form as well. Right? If there is any difference in any of these three of things, then your listing will not get added. So next step will be to add the location. There are multiple options to add location. One is you can download the template, existing template by Google Local Business. You can download the template and fill up your details in the template, in the columns in the template. Like this. You can fill up the business name, address. If you have multiple locations, you can fill up multiple addresses, locality, sub-locality, country code. A lot of details are there. A lot of columns are there. Yes, website is compulsory, Pooja. So you can enter your. So in that case, you need to add each location in different rows. Any business having multiple locations should be added in every location should be added in multiple rows, and your details should be filled in each of these columns. Not each of these, I mean wherever possible. Right. So once you have entered your details, you can import your location. So, select file, upload the file. You enter detail in this file, upload the file. One way is by downloading the template, or you can add a manual location through this last option, add a single location. Click this option and enter your detail here. So this business name would be the name that is there on your website. And Can you hear me now? Enter your business name, enter your address. This address should be the same that you are showing on our website, right? So let's say I'm just writing dummy address just to show you the demo, but you should write your correct address. Enter the full city name, right? PIN code, right? State, and business phone. Now, one thing you need to remember, whatever business phone you add here will be visible in the search, the map here. So if I click this, I can see one phone number also. I would be able to see your phone number also. So whatever number you want to display to your customer, you should add that number only. Okay, and then enter your category. So let's say any number I'm adding. Enter the category, shopping, shopping destination, your website, right? And then continue, right? And then it will show you a message like this in this red color. We can't find this address if that's correct at the marker location. So whatever address you enter, it will still show this message. For the first time, it will show the message. So what you can do, click this set marker location. Once you click this, it will show this marker. See this marker? Now you know where your business is. So zoom in the map and set the marker to exact location. Let's say my location is here, right? I've done, click on done. Once you do this, you need to click on continue, right? To continue, then you can click I am authorized to manage this listing and continue. Now, once you have done this submission, Google will send you a letter, a postcard at the location that you have mentioned, the address that you have mentioned in the listing. Google will send a postcard at this address within 2 weeks. And this postcard will have a 4 or 5 digit code, right? 4 or 5 digit code. Once you click on mail, it will send a postcard. And here instead of verify later, it will show a link called verify. Right? Once you click that link and once you receive the postcard with a PIN, click this link verify and it will show a column to enter the PIN. Once you enter the PIN, your listing will be verified. Everybody clear on how to create business listing in Google? Right? But your job doesn't end there. Once you have verified your business listing, you need to start collecting reviews and ratings for your business after verification. Right? To show up on top in this 3 listing, there are many cake shops near my area, but Google is showing the 3 shops on top on the basis of rating and reviews that they have received. Right? So if you also want to show up on top, you need to start collecting genuine ratings and reviews for your business. In order to do that, in order to receive your ratings here, what you can do, you should, so let's say Yes. So once you verify your business, you can search for your business in Google Maps. How you can search? Just type the name that you have mentioned in business name in your listing. Type the name and go to Maps. It will take you to your listing in Google Maps after verification. Once you go to your listing, you will get this share link, share button. You see this share button here? Guys, do you see this share button? Click this button, you will get a link. Google will give you a link. You can take a shorter link by checking this option. Share this link with your customer and ask them to rate your business or drop a review about your business in Google. So you can share this link with your customers, right? And that's how you can collect the ratings and reviews for your business, right? So three things that you need to where you need to maintain the consistency: name, address, and place, which we call NAP. Okay, so maintain NAP consistency in your listing if you want to get it verified or get it approved really faster. Clear? Everybody clear on the local listing part? This is one way to cover the local search queries. Another way is to list yourself in local directories. So for example, my cake shop, I own a cake shop. I verified my business in Google, but I want to do more. So what I'll do, I'll list my cake shop in Zomato, right? Zomato is an aggregator. Zomato is providing business names or business addresses on their website where we can through which where we can that we can check on Zomato, or we can order from these businesses also. So Zomato is a directory for me as a business. Zomato is a directory for me. I can list my shop with Zomato, right? Now, because Zomato does not have a physical location, they don't serve customers on physical location, they will not be able to verify their listing in Google local business, right? Because they are not a business, they are not a physical shop, rather they are they're a website providing list of businesses to customers, right? So as a local business, as cake shop owner, I can list my business with Zomato, or I can list my business to Food Panda, I can list my business to Swiggy, I can list my business to Just Dial, Zuleika. All these are local directories, right? So although the membership is paid in these sites, but there is no harm in paying if you get good leads. Yeah. Everybody clear? Now, this is about the business that has a physical location. Now we'll talk about how to do optimization if you are a website, an aggregator like Zomato. Let's say you are launching a website that is providing the list of all healthcare businesses, right? A website that is providing a list of all doctors, all clinics, all labs, like similar to Practo, right? So let's say you are a site like Practo. You are launching a site like Practo. So how do you optimize your website for local search queries? Because if you're serving multiple locations, Practo is serving in nationwide. They provide list of doctors and clinics from every location, in every location. So they, in their case, the local search queries will be huge because they want to cover every search query of every area, right? And they cannot list themselves for Google local business because they don't have a physical location where they serve customers. They are rather providing, similar to Zomato, they are providing a list of businesses or doctors where that customers can refer to. So what is the optimization tip for a website like Practo? So the optimization tip is to create pages for every location. So for example, they have pages for every location. Let me show. Let's say I want to go check for doctor in Chennai area. So I'll select. See, this is showing doctor list in Bangalore. If I change this location to Chennai, it will open the page of Chennai. So this page has list of doctors in Chennai area, right? And if you check, if you want to check area-wise within your city, you can do that also. I don't know where is their option. So this page they have doctors in T Nagar, specific area in Chennai, right? So you can optimize their page. Let me see what is the SEO friendly URL for this page. This one. I don't know why this page is not working. It should work actually. I don't know. Maybe something is wrong on this page. They have some bug, I think. But this would be the page that they are optimizing. This page is showing 404, which is an issue with the site. But this is how you can optimize a site which is serving like an aggregator, right? So if you plan to create a website that lists the similar kind of business, or so the better way to promote your site is to create pages for every location that you are serving and the remote locations in that city area. Clear? And do the on page accordingly. So similar to Google business listing, you can create a business listing in Bing. Bing has the same process, exactly the same process as Google. It will also send a postcard at your address. So you can create a listing in Bing places also. NAP consistency you need to maintain, local reviews you need to collect, local directories you can submit your site to, right? So this is about the local SEO. Everybody clear on social and local SEO part? Interesting, right? Okay. Now we'll talk about the mobile SEO part. What is mobile SEO? Mobile SEO is optimizing your site for mobile devices. If you use NAP is name, address, place, correct. Name is your business name. Address is your business address. Place is the location of your business. So now if you use your app, if you have an app, mobile app, or if you have a mobile site, make sure you optimize both the platforms. Practo, this is not Practo optimization. I was giving an example of Practo. That works like an aggregator. Aggregator is a platform that is listing multiple business and customers can refer to the platform to find out the related business. So for example, Food Panda lists the local area shops, food shops or cafes or restaurants, right? So when you order food, you can actually check the list of these shops on Food Panda. Or similar to Zomato, create local area pages, Pooja. So for example, Zomato, if they have, if I want to check the, let's say, nearest cafe in Chennai or cafes in Chennai, so Zomato has page for Chennai, and then let's say I'm looking for cafes in T Nagar in Chennai, which is one of the area in Chennai, T Nagar, right? So they have page for T Nagar also. And on T Nagar page, they are listing all the cafes that are there in T Nagar, or in Chennai, they must be listing all the cafes that are there in Chennai overall. So you can also create pages for all locations, cities and locations or areas in that city. Yes, 108. not just 108 pages search. Neha, if you're targeting 108 cities, then you will need to create 108 city pages, plus every city will have location page also. So you will end up creating thousands of pages. That's a, I mean, you need to create. No, there is no easier way, there is no shortcut. SEO is not about having shortcuts. Pooja, are you clear? Okay, now let's look at mobile. So we can do mobile optimization in three-pronged approach. One is app, where you can optimize your mobile app for search engines, or sorry, for app stores, Play Store, iOS, iTunes Store. Second is mobile web, where you can optimize your mobile website for mobile search engine. And third is voice search, where you can optimize your site for voice search commands. How many of you have used voice search command? Cortana, Siri. Anybody tried any using any voice search agent? Google Assistant, yes. Okay. Okay, cool. So we'll start with apps first. When you create your mobile app for Android or iOS platform, so you get platform to upload your app. So for example, if you have created an Android app, then Google has a platform where you can upload your app. And the platform is Google Play Store. All of us know that we can download app from Play Store, but app developers also use Play Store to upload their app, right? Now you can, let me show you an example. While uploading your app in Play Store, when you upload your app in Play Store, similar to YouTube or SlideShare, Google Play Store will ask you to add the title, which is hidden here. This column of title is somewhere hidden. Let me see if I can find another image. Yes, here. So Play Store will ask you to add the title of your app, which is uh, this. Your app name is your app title, right? And this app name will appear here. You see this meta title? Just see this mouse over which is there on tab. So you can add your whatever app name you enter. This whatever app name, whatever name you enter in the title. Let me close these windows. Whatever title you add here will show up here as your app name, and it will also show up here as the meta title. Okay, so you don't, and this has a limit of 30 characters. There is not much space to add keyword in title, so make sure you add your app name. You will not be able to add the keyword, so you should add your app name, okay, or your company name, like whatever name you are giving to your app. Put that name here, and then you have this description column. There is short description. Yeah. So then you have this short description column. So in this short description, you need to enter your description. Now this works like meta description, right? So if I check the meta description of Swift Keyboard, See this, the description is added here. You see, can you read this description? This is the meta description, right? And this meta description is added in the short description column here. Here, this also has a limit. Now this short description column has a limit of 80 characters. When we add meta description on our website, we can add meta description up to 250 characters, right? But on app, we can add meta description up to 80 characters only with space. So, but anyway, 80 characters is enough. So make sure you add your keyword in the description here, right? So the rule is same that we when we were trying adding meta description for the website, we saw that we can add keyword in the meta description. Same rule applies here. You should add your keyword in the short description column, right? And then you have this long description column. This has no character limit. This long description will talk about your app, what the app is about, will be there in long description. And this particular long description appears here. This is the long description, right? So whatever you enter here in this long description will appear here, right? So you can use many keywords in your long description, and it should be written in a proper structured format. It should talk about your app, what features your app has, what the app is about, okay? And it should smartly include your keywords also. Here, this is how you can use your title, short description, and long description columns. Everybody clear? So the App Store access, developer access, you might need to take the access of App Store developer account, right? Or if you are not able to take the access, you can write the short description and long description and share it with development team. They will update it for you. Write in a document in a Word file and share it with your team. Now, apart from this title and description these description columns, you should also update screenshots frequently. So let's say if you have launched another feature on app, make sure you have a screenshot for that feature. So keep updating your your screenshots of your app. And if possible, also add a demo video of your app. These are few tips. Yes, in the App Store. In the App Store, where you have uploaded your app, make sure you upload the screenshot of your app, and you also provide demo video about your app, how to use your app. Right? All of this can be done with the help of developer. They will help you to upload these screenshots and to add the app on. Are you talking about how to add the app? Pooja, is that what you're asking? No, that you'll not be able to do. That only app developer can do. There is a development platform to add app on Play Store. So app developer knows about that. So once the app is uploaded, then you will get the access of this particular column, these columns, where you can update you should not update the name because that is your app name, but you can update short description and long description. Okay, and the platform where you can change the description looks like this. Here, so once the app is uploaded, then either you can take the access of development platform to update the short description, or you can share the file with the developer and the developer will do it for you. Yes, paid app, it's good to have a link of payment platform. Sriram, you should add payment link in description. Long description, you should add the payment link. So this is how you can optimize your app. And then similar to Google Local Business, it's good to, or it's important to collect reviews and ratings for your app also. So after you have updated the title and description about your app, screenshots and video, try focusing on try collecting the reviews and ratings for your app. Then this is about the app. Now we'll talk about the mobile website. So whatever website you own will open on mobile platform also, right? So like, for example, if I have Digital Vidya site, so my Digital Vidya site will load on mobile also, right? So how you need to optimize your website for mobile? Few things you need to keep in mind. One is user agent detection. These are all codes. You might not understand the code, so I'll just tell on basic level. I'll just explain what these codes are about. But you can ask the developer if you have these things in place or not. Okay. So user agent detection is a code where when you add this user agent detection, your mobile website, after adding this, your mobile website will be compatible to any operating system or any browser type. Okay, so if you don't have user agent detection in place, then your site might not work. Your mobile website might not work on any of the platform, right? It might not work on iOS, it might not work on Windows, right? So ask your developer if there is user agent detection in place on your mobile website or not. If it is not there, then ask the developer to add the user agent detection. Then there is responsive design. Responsive design is a design that gets adjusted according to the screen size, right? So if you rotate your screen to horizontal view, your website will be adjusted. If you rotate your screen to horizontal, your website will be, the design will be adjusted to horizontal view. User agent detection is a kind of code that the developer has to add on mobile website, which help the site to work well on any kind of operating system or browser. Then there is responsive design. Responsive design, if your site is creative, if your website design is responsive, it will get adjusted to any screen type, any screen size, right? So if you're seeing your site in a horizontal view, then your screen or your design will be adjusted to horizontal. If it is vertical, it will be adjusted to vertical, right? Or if it will also get adjusted according to the size of the screen. Clear? Everybody clear on responsive design? So let's not go into detail in the coding part because we don't have enough time and you'll get confused. I'm just explaining the terms to you so that you can question the team and take clarity. Then there is dynamic content serving. If you do dynamic content serving, your content will be adjusted according to the screen type. What does it mean? If we take example of ClearTrip here, no, it's not necessary. You should just know what term means what. So user agent detection is a code that helps the site to work well on any kind of operating system or browser type. Responsive design is a design, website design, that gets adjusted according to the screen of the device. Okay? Dynamic design is actually, so are you talking about dynamic design or dynamic content serving? Content serving, see, design, I'll explain 1 minute. So if we take example of ClearTrip, so this message of ClearTrip is divided into 2 levels, right? So in 1 level, if they were, let's assume that if ClearTrip is showing this sign here and a message both on the same page, it will be too cluttered. They cannot shorten this text, right? Because they have to give clarity on time and flight number and all that stuff. So there is no way to cut the text short, right? And if they put this text on this same screen here, it will be too cluttered, right? So what they had done using dynamic content serving, they have divided the content to two levels. At one level, they are showing this message, flight delayed. If you click this, a message opens, right? And you can read the message here. So this has saved the overall space, right? And this is Apple Watch view. So on the screen of Apple Watch, because the screen size is smaller, they had to divide the content to two levels, to two layers, right? While if the same message was shown on a mobile screen, then they might have, or they can show the message in one single screen. They can show the content in one single screen, but here they have to divide the content into two layers. So this is dynamic content serving. If you have dynamic content serving in place, then your content will get distributed accordingly, according to the size of the screen. Then accelerated mobile page. What is accelerated mobile page? Sometime when you do Google search on your mobile, when you do any Google search in mobile, you might see some result with this sign, flash sign here. Do you notice this flash sign? I'll show that. I'll show that, Pooja. Give me a minute. So when you do search on mobile, you might see some result with this flash sign. What this flash sign is, this flash sign shows that this page is being coded in accelerated mobile pages program, right? This is a framework by Google for creating pages, fast loading mobile pages. AMP is a program framework created by Google to load the page faster. If you open this page, it will load only the text and the image, nothing else. You will see only links, text and image, right? Or lighter video, right? While if we open this page on desktop, in-house, see this. Now let's look at the page design. It's very different here. It shows this table also, these banners also, right? The page design is very different here and it's different here. It's much cleaner on this mobile view, right? Why? Because they have created the page in the AMP program, which loads faster. And whatever pages are loading faster, whatever pages are created under AMP framework will have this flash sign, flash icon on mobile searches, right? So you can, if you want, you can also create your mobile site into AMP with the help of developer. And your pages will load faster, and all of us know page speed is a top recommendation by Google. Everybody clear on AMP? Now I'll show how I went to this screen. So this is my website, this is my desktop view. Normal and AMP on mobile, Swagata. Correct. There will be two type of pages on mobile. Normal page, which loads JavaScript, which load any kind of program like navigation flow, CSS, right? Or AMP. And then there is AMP page, which doesn't load CSS or JS, or it doesn't run Flash file. It loads only the HTML part of it. So on your desktop, on your Chrome browser on your desktop, press F12. Once you press F12, let me show this again. Press F12. Once you press F12, do you see this toggle here? Toggle device toolbar here. Click this toolbar. It will show these these menu items here. Click this drop down and change the view to any phone. Let's say Galaxy S5, right? And then refresh the page. It will open the mobile view for you. It will open the mobile view. You can increase the size. So this is the mobile view, right? Clear? And then if you want to switch back to previous screen, change this to responsive, refresh the screen, and close this toolbar. Oh. You will return back to desktop screen. Okay? Then schema markup you should use on your mobile website also. If you want to cover yourself on voice search, what is voice search? This is my Chrome, right? You see this mic button here. One minute, let me. Guys, just pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm trying to use Cortana, which is a voice search agent. Okay, Cortana is for Windows. I'll give command to Cortana using voice. Open Excel. See, it's opening the Excel for me. You saw that? This is voice search command. The same command you can use in Google. So let me go to a Google screen. In future, instead of typing, we will speak. So let's say I'm typing this. Show cake recipes. See this, right? So in future, we will have to optimize for voice search command. And we need to prepare ourselves now. To do that, we should have schema markups in place, right? The content that we write on our website should be in conversational format. The same thing we have been talking, it should be written in question answer format. We need to, if we are a local business, we should list ourselves to Google local and business. Can you hear me? Saugata, can you hear me? Pooja and Saugata, are you able to hear me? Guys, can you hear me properly? What is the problem with both of? No, the schema markup has to be added in the same format. Same format. The process of adding schema is the same. And then if you are a local business, list yourself to Google local business and big local business and local directories. And obviously add fresh content to your page in the form, so you can implement question answer box or review section on your pages to have freshness, right? And that's how you can prepare yourself for the voice search command. And this is how you can do social search engine optimization, local search engine optimization, and mobile search engine optimization. Questions, please? We are done with today's session. Oh, 1 second. So guys, please fill up this feedback form, and before that, let's just look at the tasks. Yes, I'm about to go to the task thing. So this is your this week task. There is a quiz. Actually, you need to take this quiz. Off-page planning. Only one task. So whatever website you have picked for the rest of the tasks, continue. You can continue with the same site. Use the template that you have downloaded in week 1 and provide the details as per the guidelines mentioned below. Identify the list. So you need to do the off-page planning on the basis of the site that you are using for on-page audit or for other tasks. Find out the relevant sites on internet where you want to place link. Okay, using the in URL resource command or guest blog command, you can try finding the list of sites or local. If it is a local business, identify list of local websites or directories, right, where you can list your business, local business. First, in the first task, in the first tab, you need to find a list of website where you want to place link, collect the metrics of that site like domain authority and page authority. In the second step, if it is a local business, try finding the list of local websites or directories where you want to place the business. And in the third step, identify 3-5 social media platform and list the strategy that you'll adopt, like social channels, Quora, SlideShare, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So identify 3 to 5 social media, social channel platforms or social platforms. Simple. Clear? So maybe try 2 sites, find one website that is a local business, right? Because you just need to list down the ideas in an Excel or in an assignment. So you can pick any local website. I just answered to this question, Bhageshwari. I think Parth and you have same question. Are you clear, Bhageshwari? I'm anyway unmuting, guys. So if any one of you have any question, you can ask. So I said if it is a local business, then try pick another site that is if it is not a local business, if it is an online business, then pick another site that is a local business, right? Any local shop or anything, and do this task. And do the second step for that particular site. Use one common site for all these steps, but for this particular second step, pick another site that has a local presence. Swagata, what you want me to repeat? It's very simple. You need to find a list of websites where you want to place the link, right? Website or blog, prepare a list and look for their metrics using Moz tool. Just try finding the domain authority and page authority. Find a website for which you want to create a local presence. So on the basis of that site, identify the sites, local website and directories where you want that business to be placed. And as a third step, you need to find the social channels where you want to use for creating backlinks. You don't have, You don't have to identify website most tools, Saugata. You are not checking the chat messages, Saugata. I have posted a link to check metric on Moz. If you just scroll up to the chat, the link is there. Let me post the link again. This link you need to use to find out the metrics of the site where you want to place the link. So whatever website you have identified for backlink, put that website link here and list down the domain authority and page authority of that particular site. I think you are confused somewhere, Saugita. Maybe use your mic and tell me where exactly you are confused. See, if you are confused, you will not be able to do the task. So tell me where exactly are you confused? I've unmuted everyone.
Yeah, hi Divya.
Yeah, hi.
Am I audible?
Amit?
Yeah.
Yeah, Amit, you are audible.
So I have a question. I want to ask if we put these links on the sites or listings, how do we ensure these remain on those sites? Because others are also doing the same. In fact, we are 23 participants, maybe we all do that. Then how's the ranking ensured or the longevity
No, no,
of
no.
these backlinks?
No, Amit. You don't have to place link. In this task, we are asking you to list down the sites, identify the site. We are not asking you to create backlink. Where is the task?
No, I'm not talking about the task, Divya. I just want to know in real market sense or in the real
Okay.
listing of these things, there will be people who will be, symbiotically, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, like that. So they'll be placing on my side, I'll be placing on their side. And then how does this work? I mean, would there be a slide in the links that we place? Or would there be a uniformity every time it'll be there? Or would they be curating out my links and placing new links? How does this take place in the long run?
So see, if you have created your own accounts and then you have placed the link like SlideShare YouTube, then it will remain. It will remain there forever. But if you have contacted a webmaster to place a link, so once they have placed a link, you need to keep a check periodically. You need to check your existence of your link. This is something that you need to ensure yourself. Prepare the backlist of backlinks in an Excel and once make it a practice to check the older links once in every month. And then if you think that somebody has removed the link, you can contact them again, that my link was placed here. Put a mail, write a mail in a very polite manner that I cannot see my link there. Can you please place it again? So this is a check that you need to do yourself.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. So where the maintain a record of all your backlinks and wherever you have contacted the site, do a periodical check.
Yeah, Divya, this is Saugata. I am confused about the first task. How to identify the list of websites?
What's your name?
Saugata.
Swagata. So you are talking about. Can you ask repeat your question, please?
The first task, identify list of websites. That would serve as the how to identify that.
Okay. So see, first of all, whatever website you are using to do all your tasks. So let's say I am using Digital Vidya site to complete all my assignments, right? So what I'll do in this case, in this assignment, I have to identify a list of websites or blog where I can place Digital Vidya link, right? So what I'll do, I'll put a command in Google. Let me open google.com. I'll put a command in Google digital marketing in URL resource. Okay. So this will give me list of sites that have resource page. And if I check any resource page, let's say this one. Oh, this is Salesforce. Let me try another link. Or I can write digital marketing blog. Just to, because this is a very broad term, digital marketing. Now see this. clicking the link, I need to verify if this page actually has list of external links, right? So I'll scroll down the page, I'll go check the content on the page, if they have linked the external resources or not. So see, they have listed a lot of resources, marketing tools, SEO beginner guide, and these are all external links. If you check their links, they are external sites, right? So I know that this page of DigiSavvy is listing the external site, and if I think I can list Digital Vidya, if I myself need to be sure that I can place Digital Vidya because they don't have anything on digital marketing education, right? So I can ask them, I can send them an email that I own a digital marketing site, education site, and I think my website will be a good match for your resource section. So would you please place a link of my site? And if they like the idea, they'll place your link also. Okay. And this is how this command in URL resource, you can find out a list of pages where you can, prospective pages where you can place the link.
Okay. So basically, I have to, after that, go after and search within the search result. Yeah, you have to check. Firstly, you need to check if you'll be a good fit on that page or not. Then only you can ask the webmaster to place a link. Okay. Okay. Clear? Yeah. All right. Any more questions? Bots. Bots what, Pooja? How search engine bot works? So bot work, they perform two functions. One is crawling, or one is crawling and indexing, and third is answering. So what they do in crawling and indexing, they will crawl the internet, right? And whatever websites they are coming across while this crawling process, they will store those website or those pages, right? They will store, maintain a list of the pages of that site, and they'll store all the URLs of that particular site in their own database, right? And when they store the list of the site pages in database, that particular process is known as indexing, right? So one is crawling, where the bot is going ahead and crawling the internet. Second is indexing, where the bot is indexing all the web pages that it is coming across, right? So that is crawling and indexing. Are you clear on crawling and indexing? Okay. Then comes the second function, which is answering the search query. What is that? Whenever we type a query in Google, let's say credit card, right? So at the back of Google, what the bot must be doing, it had gone back to the database. It had filtered out all the results that it has stored with that are associated with the credit card. Any web page that has credit card mentioned, right? So it would have filtered out all those pages, and then on the basis of page rank, it would set the order of pages from top page rank to bottom to the lowest page rank, right? And then in that sequence, it will show the results on search result page here. And this particular function is known as answering the search query. Clear? Okay, how to calculate social media is very simple. Just whatever social media account a particular site has, Facebook, Twitter, whatever number of, just sum of the number of fans and followers on across all social media accounts, and the total number would be your social media reach. Clear? Let me give you examples, Saugata. So let's say I want to check social media reach of Digital Vidya. So let's look at what social platforms. Oh, they're not listed. Let's look at another site. So we'll check their official social media accounts: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Right? Now, the number of fans on Facebook, where do I see that? Okay, I don't want to log in, but just to explain it to you, let's say, yeah, so just calculate the number of fans, sum of the number of fans, followers, they have 551 followers plus 385 followers plus number of fans. So the total amount would be the social media reach. I hope you guys have done the feedback. Likelihood of linking. Let me go to the task. So likelihood of linking is how relevant is the domain or the web page to place a link. No, sorry. Likelihood of linking is do you need to contact the webmaster to place the link, or is there a form or something? So if you have to contact the webmaster, then it would be manual. If you have to send a mail to the webmaster and ask for placing your link, then it would be manual. Or if there is a form where you can submit the article and it goes under moderation, then it will be automatic. Yeah. If you have to write an email, okay. So like put it yes. If there is, if you have to contact the webmaster manually, then it will be yes. Or if you don't have to contact the webmaster, then it will be no. Many would be common, right? Many would be common as in what? What do you mean by many would be common, Pooja? No, we have to call. No, we'll go by the total number of fans and followers. We'll sum up the Twitter follower, Instagram follower, and Facebook fans. The number will differ. All right, bye. Any more questions? All right, shall I wrap up? Social media strategy. What do you mean by social media strategy? Now you need to check what social channel you want to use. Do you want to use Quora? Do you want to use SlideShare? Do you want to use Facebook? That you need to mention. Give me a minute, please. Strategy is this only, Saugata. Where do you want to place the link? How do you want to publish the content, or do you want to publish the video? Do you want to publish the PPT? That you need to mention. All right, then. I'll take the leave then. Bye. If you open a page, no, it does not impact. Yeah, it works similar to other social channels. It will have good impact only. You can take it from your coordinator, Swati. Contact your coordinator. All right, guys. Bye. Have a good day. Oh, sorry. Have a good weekend and have a good time.